Godfidence Women Podcast, where we talk about all things God, faith, and purpose. I'm your host, Rachel Penn and Jennifer Gilbert, here to remind you that confidence begins with Godfidence. Get ready for real conversations, powerful testimonies, and encouragement to help you walk boldly in your calling.
Hey guys, happy Tuesday. We're so elated to see y'all on this amazing Tuesday. Guys, we're going to talk to y'all about foundations today.
Mm.
And I don't know if you've ever seen a house be built, but no matter how much you want to get into that house, you can go buy all the things you want for that house. You can go get the decor, but if you don't have a wall to put it on,
Listen,
you can't place it. You can go buy the paint, but if the wall not put up, you can't paint it, right? And so our foundation for ourselves is just as important as the foundation for our house. And so y'all know I got notes, baby, because I start to running my mouth. And baby, me and Jennifer get to talking. Baby, we've been and
see,
got off topic. Okay. Yeah, I'm just being honest with y'all. Look,
tell
the
the
truth
truth
is
and
the
shame
truth,
the
okay?
devil. Tell the
So
truth and shame the devil.
shame the devil, okay? Um, so our life, our foundations are built on our faith, on our identity, on our beliefs, on our values, on our habits, and I said our faith already. So Jennifer, my very first question is, if you had to choose one thing to tell the audience that they should build their faith on, and this is just our own opinion,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Because when
Mm-hmm.
I tell you your faith has to be built on something, it does, in order not to be shaky. What
See,
would you tell the audience? What would be an advice that you would give them?
build your foundation on God,
So good. So
right?
good.
I don't want to. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm gonna just answer it that way. I'm gonna just answer it that way because I don't want go ahead. What about you? What's yours?
You know what? The same, but I like to build my foundation each year on a word.
On a word or the
On
word?
a word.
Okay.
A word. And the reason why is because it keeps me focused throughout the year. So
Mm-hmm.
I go into prayer and I ask God, God, give me a word.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a word that I can lean on throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
So when life gets shaky, hard, I can go to God with the word that He gave me to lean on as my foundation for the
Mm-hmm.
year.
Mm-hmm.
And so my word this year is obedience.
Okay.
It's obedience.
Mm-hmm.
And so I love that for me because everything I do this year, I have to apply it to obedience. Is
Yeah.
so my my community name is Godfidence Community, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does it apply with Godfidence Community?
Better.
Does it go against that grain? Does it apply with the morals, the beliefs that I'm going with? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like you
Mm-hmm.
said, is it God? I'm trying to figure out why this up here. Is it God? Is it God centered? So I love
Mm-hmm.
that. Did you want
Right.
to say something else?
I did, but I don't. Again, I don't want to get too heavy, too fast, too deep, whatever.
You
However,
get in it,
listen, I'm about to say this
deep
with my
in it.
whole chest.
Put the
Cause
bricks
listen,
on it.
I'm gonna give you the foundation, the brick, and the mortar all at once,
Period.
okay? And then you can paint it and you can decorate it, cause that ain't my gift, okay? You the
I
arts
love
and
it. Let's
crafts
go.
here. Okay, here we
Let's
go.
go.
If you think about in the scripture, in the gospel, I think it's Matthew 16, 18, or something, something around up in there, where he's talking to Peter, and he tells Peter, upon this rock I will build my church.
Come
He
on.
ain't say
Come on.
on this sand. He didn't say on this wood. Watch this. And he wasn't talking to a perfect person.
Come on.
He was talking to Peter,
Yep.
the same Peter that denied him,
Yep.
the same Peter that could not be trusted, the same Peter that he said later in Corinthians, I believe, I don't know, it was James or whatever, and he said, Simon, Simon, Satan desires that he may have you, that he will sift you as wheat. That's what he said in the scripture, okay?
Mhm.
And now that was in part A. And then he said, but I have prayed for you,
So
Peter,
good.
that your faith fail not.
Come on.
And that when you are strengthened, when you come, not if,
Come on.
when you come through this thing, that you will go back and build up your brethren.
So good. So
Now,
good.
that was a whole lot of scripture. However, the revelation is this. Number one, no matter who you are, there is hope for you. And God
So good.
still can use you. And watch this, use all of your imperfections to build upon, to build his ministry through your life on your flaws.
That's so good. And I'm gonna
So when you
piggyback
mess
something.
up, go ahead.
And I'm gonna say something. And your flaws,
Mm,
when you're not ashamed to talk about your flaws, when you're not ashamed to let your flaws be open to the world, those flaws actually help somebody else know that if you can do it with all those flaws,
mm-hmm,
if you can put doctor in front of your name with all
mm-hmm,
those flaws, if
mm-hmm.
you can build your house and be steady on all those flaws, it gives somebody else the light to go, oh, let me try.
Yeah,
Oh, let me keep going. I
yeah.
love that for us. I love that so much. Um,
Surely, if she can do it,
surely, right? If she can do
surely
it.
if he can do it for her,
I love that.
in
So,
all of her throat offedness. There go my made up word of the day. That's the first made up word of the day. In
I,
all of my throat offedness,
openness.
uh-huh. Yeah. Surely he can do it for me. Now listen.
Surely.
So it's Matthew 16:18. He said, "You are Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church." Watch this. And the gates of the netherworld or hell shall not prevail against it. Now watch this. He said, on you,
Mhm.
on your desire, on
Come on.
your will to be obedient. That's what I'm going to build my church on. And then watch this, because people know your past, and
Come on.
because people know your present, and because people think they know your future, the gates of hell cannot prevail against it. I always tell people you need to make sure that you beat the devil to telling your business.
You better say it.
If you tell it yourself, then he don't have a leg to stand on. He don't have nothing to dangle up in your face and be like, if you do
So
this, I'm
good.
gonna tell this. No,
So
I already
good.
told it. I put it in the
So
book
good.
and put it on the market. So in case somebody missed it when I told them, they can go buy the book and then they can, read it over and over. In case you need to go on a rewind on where I
So,
come from. Because watch this, I can't get mad at you. And I've said this before. I don't know who podcast it was on. Somebody, it was someone, something somewhere. And I said, listen, my biggest freedom came when I realized that I cannot be upset with people who cannot appreciate the heaven that I'm living in now because they wasn't there to endure the hell that I went through back then. You
ooh,
you don't know
that's
where
so
I
good.
came from.
That's so good.
You don't know what I've been through.
So good.
So how can I expect you to celebrate?
So good.
But then I get upset. Watch this. When people don't realize this, then they call people haters. No, it's not. They not haters. They ignorators. Oh, that's my
She done
second
made up a
word.
whole nother word. Ignorators. Oh my goodness.
Ignorators. They ignorant. They don't know. You
The
can't be mad
ignorators,
at
y'all.
people
I
because they
can't.
don't know where I've been. So
Come
I
on.
need to tell them. I
Yeah.
don't need you to tell my story. Let me tell it.
So good.
Yes, baby, I was fast. I had babies when I was real early. Yeah, mama told me not to do it and I did it again and again. Okay? And yeah, and then I did finish high school if you looking for a plateau. And then I decided to go be fast some more and get married. And then I decided, oh, well, I'm going to do this. I mean, I can tell my own story,
I can
but
tell my own
all of
story.
that serves as the foundation for the life that I now live.
So good.
Because
So
while
good.
you stuck in those chapters, I can't wait for you to fast forward to the point to where now my kids are grown and on their own, and mama living her best life,
Come on.
vacationing 5, 6, 7, 8 times a year.
Okay.
Yeah, this the same little girl that was fast, that didn't know
Come
how to
on.
say no.
Come on.
This the same girl that was violated. This is the same girl that they told me to shut up because I talk too much. And you a girl, you ain't got no business trying to preach no word. And you too smart. You all of the things. All of that is the foundation for the ministry that God gave me. But go ahead, go ahead. Okay, I'm done. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
That was good. And so we're talking, for anybody who just tuning in, we're talking about the foundation. And
Mm-hmm.
the foundation is so important. And a lot of us, and I'm going to skip real quick. I'm going to skip real quick. A lot of our foundations is built on trauma. It's built in survival mode.
Right.
We're literally keep building on survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
We're building our foundations on fear. We're building it on validation.
Mm.
Every time somebody validate us, we can't even build up anymore until we get the validation,
Right.
until we get the claps, until we get the applause, until we get the likes, until we get the
Mm.
hearts. Until we got to stop until we get the comparison.
Ooh.
Generational dysfunctional. Some of
Mm.
our foundation is built on dysfunction. Matthew 7
Wow.
and 24 and through 27 says, the wise man built his house on a rock,
Mm-hmm.
and the foolish man built his house on sand.
Mm.
Both houses look immaculate.
Ooh.
But guess what happened? When the storm came, one house fell.
Wow.
Your house, you can look amazing. Your face can be snatched. Your
Mm-hmm.
hat can be snatched. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Your foundation comes out in the storm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Ooh.
when your foundation is revealed.
Mm-hmm.
It's revealed after the storm.
Yeah.
What's still standing after the storm?
Mm-hmm.
Are you falling apart after the storm?
Mm.
Are you still standing after the storm?
Mm-hmm.
That is so important. And that's why it's so important what we build our foundation on,
Right.
what we say yes to,
Yeah.
what we say no to, what we
Absolutely.
agree to, who we
Mm-hmm.
sleep with matters,
Mm-hmm.
who we
Ooh.
fellowship matters.
My God.
Because guess what happens? They become cracks, they become anxiety, our relationships suffer, our peace suffer, the vacations become long but not fulfilled.
Oh. Oh.
Come on,
Wait a
go,
minute.
go ahead, hit it,
You said the vacations become long
and
and
not fulfilled.
unfulfilled, which means that I go on vacation and I come back just as tired as when I went. Why? Because I did not allow my brain to release all of the things. So even though my body was at sea, my mind was on land.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bible says it like this. He says, "A house divided against itself, it
Come
can't
on,
stand.
come on.
It can't." I love the story. I remember one of my first sermons, and don't judge me, okay? Okay.
Okay, I got
One of my first sermons that I preached
you. Mm-hmm.
was the Three Little Pigs,
Oh, okay.
but I
Oh, I get
renamed
it
the
now.
sermon. I renamed the sermon
Okay,
the Three Old Saints.
okay. The three old saints. Let's
Uh huh.
go.
So you got the saint who built their life, and this girl, this was over 30 years ago. But I'm gonna try to remember. I remember one of the saints built their life on praise and worship,
Okay, okay. Let's
just
go.
on the music. I come to church because I want you to sing me happy.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Don't ask me what the preacher preached because that wasn't important. He wasn't singing. I just, the praise and worship, they did their thing. Or the choir back in them days, they did their thing. Okay. Then you got the other ones that come for the fashion show.
Okay, okay.
Okay. But then you got the other one who comes for the word.
Okay, okay.
Now, when the big bad wolf be the devil,
Oh, come on. Let's go.
comes and to huff and to puff and to
That-
blow your house down,
What that foundation look
only
like.
the word will stand. Because guess what? So as a singer and a praise and worship leader myself, there are Sundays where we hit bad notes. There are Sundays where I don't feel like playing with your emotions because I'm stuck in my own.
Come on, come on, come
What do
on.
you do then? Or what happens when, it's dressed down Sunday and ain't nobody dressed up but you?
Come on.
Where do we go then? And I remember that was one of the most profound. And I literally just took it from the Three Little Pigs. And
I
it was
love that
more
so good.
people that was able to get with that than if I would have went and said, okay, everybody open up your Bibles. Like I literally had no Bible. I had the story of the three little pigs.
And
Which
I bet
one
you
are
everybody
you?
understood it though,
Baby, they was eating what they say, eating out the palm of my hand.
because they
Because it was
understood.
something that they understood. And the Bible says it like this. He said he will take the foolish things to confound the wise.
Come on, come on, come
So
on.
so when I get up and I do the itters and the thitters and the all of the things and I say all of the big words and I go into the Greek and the Hebrew and all of that, people still be looking like I'm
Huh? What?
I'm still stuck at that first line you said. Where we at?
What are we talking about?
And Lord, don't let me start preaching from the sticky part of the Bible. Ezra and Nehemiah and Malachi and they don't know nothing about that. If it ain't the Gospels or Genesis or Revelations, they lost. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Like you said, we have to be careful who we associate ourselves with.
It's so important. It's so important.
Because if we go back again to the three little pigs, yes, some people say they was brothers, some people say they was cousins, some people say they know each other. But the fact that they was associated, so what my house was built with straw. I know somebody whose house was built with stone. Therefore, watch this, they were able to bless me out of their obedience.
Come on, come on. You better say it. You better say it.
So when the enemy comes to, this is why you got to find you some ride or dies, because when the enemy comes to huff and pluck, he might blow her house down. But I'ma stand there, and nothing I can do, cause I told you not to build your house with that straw. But I'm gonna still be. I'm still there for you.
I love that. That's so
And
good.
watch this. I'ma even watch you, like you said, validation. I'ma watch you put somebody else before me, who I told them don't build your house with that. But they ain't listen either. So now misery love company, both of y'all sitting over there homeless. But here I am with a house full of stone, the same one that y'all sat in your houses and talked about, the same ones you lied on, and now you need a place to stay. And who is there to be used of the Lord, to bless you, to make sure that you get where you need to be?
Not the hand up.
Me. In my stony house.
In your stony house.
That you threw straw at and thought you was hurting me. Oh, go ahead.
I can't. If you just tuning in, I'm laughing at her. If you just tuning in, we're talking about building your foundation, and we're not
Mm-hmm.
talking about your physical home. We're talking about your personal foundation, and we're giving you insights on so many ways that we think that we have a strong foundation, and then your mother passed, and you realize your foundation is not that strong.
Mm.
Your husband leave you, and then you realize your foundation is not that strong.
Mm.
You lose your job, and then you realize your foundation is not that strong. You lose your
Wow.
child, and you realize, you know what, my foundation is not that strong.
Mm.
And so
It ain't even
I
got to
don't
be
want,
exterior. What if you lose your mind?
ooh,
That ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. What if you lose your peace? What if you lose your solitude and your sanctity? Let me deal with me. This is me. I messed up my own self.
ooh, that's so good. I just talked about that. I literally just talked about that this morning in devotional.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Mm-hmm.
so good.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and it's so true, sometimes we be so busy. That's so good. I'm trying
Mm-hmm.
to backtrack. There's sometimes we lose ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we get so caught up in life
Right.
trying to compare, trying to be better, sometimes better than ourselves, better than what people said that we was never going to be, better than the voices in our head,
Mm-hmm.
and we lose ourselves. And I'm gonna do an exercise since you brought it up because it was so good this morning. Because y'all know I love when you leave this podcast, I love for us to leave different and to leave change.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you feel like, you know what, some of my, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we gotta realize that it's me.
Yeah.
I need to forgive me.
Yeah.
In order for me to move on it next in my life, in order for me to even go to the next level in my next relationship, in
Mm-hmm.
order for me to go, before I even, let me start over. Before I build another foundation,
Mm-hmm.
before I start another business,
Mm-hmm.
before I start another friendship, before I even do anything else, I need to do me. I
Mm-hmm.
need to start with me.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you how you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? The first thing I want you to do is I want you to honestly say to myself, I forgive me. And I want you to say it, mean it. I forgive me. Because a
Wow.
lot of times we don't forgive ourselves for the
Mm-hmm.
things that we didn't know better.
See.
I didn't know better. We don't forgive ourselves, and I hate that we do that. Because
Right.
we go around and we hate ourselves and we're mad at ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? And when we do that, we bleed on our children and our grandchildren and our
Ooh.
relationships
Bleed for
because we're
generations to come.
say it, say it,
Bleeding for generations to come.
bleed generations to come
Mm.
because of things that we did not and have not forgiven ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so angry at myself because I didn't go to school. I'm so disappointed at myself for leaving my marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have cheated.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have spent my money.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
But can I tell you something? I don't even care if you was wrong. I
Yeah.
don't care if you was the monster in the story. I
Mm.
don't care I don't care if it's your fault. I want
Yeah.
you to hear me so clearly right now. If you're watching this, I want you to forgive yourself right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you was the monster. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care if you did it. I don't care if everybody, I don't care if you even know it's your fault. It's over. You did
Yeah.
it and it's the past. I want you to
Mm-hmm.
forgive yourself
Yeah.
because every foundation that you begin is always going to always be shaky because you clearly haven't forgiven yourself. And for those who are watching who've been molested
Mm-hmm.
by anybody, I want you to stop finding yourself guilty because other people have looked at you as if you was responsible.
Mm.
You was a whole child. You
Mm-hmm.
are not responsible for somebody else, okay? I
Mm-hmm.
want you to forgive yourself for that too, and I want you to forgive them too. Because guess what? Being mad at them is not gonna help you.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
I want you to forgive yourself. I want you to forgive every single person who have hurt you.
Yeah.
Because we keep building foundations
Mm-hmm.
on brokenness, on hurt, on abandonment, and we keep wondering why the foundations, I wrote it earlier when you was talking about relationships.
Mm-hmm.
We keep going into new relationships broken from the last relationship.
Say it.
And we
That
keep
part.
wondering why the new relationship can't we the new relationship can't even grow. It can't even flourish
Mm-hmm.
because you're so broken from the
Yeah.
last relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please forgive yourself.
Right.
Forgive the person who hurt you from the last relationship, and you're not forgiving them for them. You're
Yeah.
forgiving them so
For
you can
yourself.
give grace to the next.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're forgiving them so you can honestly go into the next relationship hold.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow we think that forgiving somebody else is giving somebody else grace. It's not.
Y'all give them a
Forgiving
pass.
them
Mm-hmm.
is allowing me to be free.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Forgiving them is allowing my next relationship to grow better.
Yeah.
I love that for us, y'all. And I really
Yeah.
want y'all to do that. I really want you to sit. I'm a person who love for stuff to be tore up and throw away. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
shredder. I'm a balloon popper. Y'all already know how I do release parties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna do this real quick and I'm gonna jump and give you a question. I want you to take your hands
Mm-hmm.
because I'm so visual. Take your hands and say, I'm releasing this. Take it, pick it up, and throw it. I'm releasing it. Take
Mm-hmm.
it, throw it, and I'm releasing it. And I don't care how many things you need to release. I'm releasing this. I'm releasing this. And release it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
releasing the man who divorced me. Ugh. I'm
Mm-hmm.
releasing the girl who hurt me. Release it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
releasing the teacher who called me stupid. Release it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
releasing the job who fired me. Release it.
Right.
I'm releasing my mom who didn't love me enough. Release it. I'm
Right.
releasing my dad who don't own me. Release it.
Yeah.
We keep holding on to stuff and we keep
Mm-hmm.
saying we're over it, but you're not.
Right.
Because I can hear it in your voice that you're not over it. Your
Yeah.
children hear it. Your
Mm-hmm.
job hear it. God knows that you're not over it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love y'all.
Yeah.
I need you to take your hands and I need you to literally stop holding on to
Mhm.
those dads, those moms, those exes, the
Mhm.
children that you say that ain't listening.
Say it.
And I want you to let it go.
Mhm.
And I want you to release it. And I
Yeah.
promise you, and I'm going to give you an example and I'm finna quit talking. Everybody know my son Xavier have sickle cell disease, and my baby coded. And I don't know if y'all know what coded means. That means that they kick you out the room and they say your baby died. They say that he not breathing. They close the door on you and they bring that little man with the little white stripe, the little pope. Leave me alone, Jennifer. And they bring that little man to you, and I lost it. Okay, and this is how this is what we do.
Mhm.
God, I'm releasing my stuff to you. God, I'm releasing my stuff. And this is my son. I'm releasing everything to you. I'm
Mhm.
releasing my pain.
Mhm.
I'm releasing how my dad did. I'm releasing what people did. I'm releasing what Jennifer said. I'm releasing what my husband said. I'm releasing that car that cut me off. I'm releasing that job. I'm releasing that boss. I'm releasing,
Mhm.
listen. And you know what you're doing? This is what you're doing. You got one hand releasing and you got the other hand clenching.
Mhm.
You're not
Yeah.
releasing nothing.
Right.
It took me a very long time, y'all. And one day, I told God I'm releasing. I gave God my son. I said, God, I give you my sick son because he's better with you anyway.
Mhm.
You're going to save him or you're not going to save him.
Mhm.
And do you know how hard that is for a mother
I
to
don't even want
say
to
either you're
imagine.
going to save him or you're not going to save him? Do you know how hard it is to say either I'm going to be homeless or I'm going to eat? Do you know how hard it is to say if I'm gonna get a job, if I'm not gonna get a job? Do you know how hard it is to say I'm gonna be in my marriage or I'm not gonna be in my marriage?
Mhm.
It's very hard. But can I be honest with you? When you really say, God, I give it to you,
Yeah.
I promise you, when you really let go, your hands look like this.
Mhm.
And there is so many things that you're gonna get when you open your hands. And there's so many blessings. And I'm not talking about physical, I'm not talking about money blessings. I'm
Right.
talking about heart blessings.
Yeah.
I'm talking about things in your heart that was broken,
Mhm.
things in your heart that you thought that Jennifer, as much as Jennifer can't fix for me. My
Mhm.
husband holding me can't fix for me. None of the friends that I have can fix for me. But when you open your hand, there's things that's inside of you that foundation can only be fixed when you really release all your stress to God, when you
Mhm.
really say, I surrender and I give it away. So if you
Yeah.
need your foundation fixed, I need you to give it to God. I need
Yeah.
you to release it and watch your foundation be fixed.
Wow.
Um, so we're gonna talk about foundations, okay? So we're
Mhm.
gonna talk about I had a question for you. Hold on. Let's see where we are. But I want y'all to do that activity. Why? One, because I love you. And
Mhm.
two, because there's nothing that I tell y'all to do that I don't do for myself. And
Right.
when I tell you I release stuff about there's 12 months in a year, I release stuff about 26 times a year.
Mm. I do it every
Why?
day. I got to
Because
do it
as
every
long
day.
as life is lifing,
Yeah.
you're gonna always need something to release.
Right.
There's gonna always be somebody that offends you. There's
Mhm.
gonna always be something that happens to you in life. So don't think that you too good.
Yeah.
Don't think that, oh my God, I need to release again. No.
Yeah.
Releasing doesn't mean that you weak.
Mhm.
Releasing means that you're strong enough to know that I can
Yeah.
handle this on my own.
Right.
People who can release are strong people. You know why you don't get cussed out? Because I'm strong enough to know that I'm better than that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna let that
Mhm.
go.
Yeah.
What um if you don't define your values and your culture, they will define us, Jennifer.
Mhm.
So I ask you, what do you stand for? Do you really have you ever really thought about what do Jennifer stand for?
Mhm. I
Do you
thought
mind
about
telling
it
us?
in
And
in a number of reasons.
I love that.
Um.
And if you don't want to tell us the
w-
truth, that
w-
didn't sound right. If you want to just help people, I know. And let me clarify what I was going to say, because sometimes people are like that's too intimate. So what I want you to do is I want you to tell people how can they figure out how to find what they stand for? That's what I guess the question I'm asking.
Okay.
Or you can say what you stand for. It doesn't matter which one.
I'm gonna actually do both. Okay.
I love it. Let's go.
The first thing that I did. Now I'm not saying that this was in sequential order.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the latest thing that I stood for
Okay.
is me,
I love that.
right? And I know it sounds real narcissistic when you look at it like, oh, she just all about her. No, baby, it took me a long time to get this way. Because until I stood for me, until I advocated for me, until I believed in me, watch this. This is the greatest part. When I stopped competing with the self that I desired and
Ooh.
accepted the self that I am,
So good.
I could not live my best life.
So good.
Right?
So
I,
good.
I, I had this I had this dream in my head as a little girl. I said, you know what? When I get big, I want to have two kids. I want to have a
Okay.
boy and a girl, and they gonna have the same daddy, and me and their daddy gonna be married, and we gonna be married forever. That
Period.
that was period. That was
We're gonna be
that was
together. Or we're gonna
I
be
love
together.
that. I love that for me. Do we go together or we married?
That's
Or
it.
do we go together? Do you love me or I love you? Or we love each other? Which one is I mean, the options was very few.
Very
Divorce
few.
was never a part of my it was never a part of my vision or my view. Abandonment was never a part of my vision or my view. Failure was never a part of my vision or
Say
my
it.
view. Homelessness was never a part of my vision nor my view. Prostitution was never a part. Oh, I'm getting real heavy right there with the people.
Come
Yeah,
on.
because whether you sell it or give it away, it's still the same thing. Okay, so until I learned to stop competing with the person that I desired to be, and I
Come on.
allowed myself to be who God created me to be,
So
flaws and
good.
all, I was not able to live my best life.
So good.
And I began I while you were doing your exercise of giving stuff away, and you kept saying, do this, you pick it up and then give it away, pick it up and give it away. I've been on a weight loss journey for a long time, and I hate every part of the Bible, the body. Like they be like, oh, today we're gonna work on the upper body, tomorrow we're gonna work on the lower body, and the next day we're gonna work on the mid body. And after a while, I just started hating my whole body, and I hated everybody who talked about body. You say body, I just don't like you, right? But here is the thing, and this is so important, that the more that you pick up and the more that you release, the stronger that you become, because you are that repetition builds up endurance, that repetition builds
So
up
good.
character, that repetition builds up emotional muscles that will not allow me to experience the same thing that I did the last time. Why? Because this time I know better.
Say it.
So what have I learned to stand for? I've learned to stand for Jennifer. I've learned to stand and understand and remind Jennifer often, Jennifer, you good by yourself. I mean, it would be great to have somebody, but you cool by yourself.
I
Girl, you
love
don't
that.
believe it? Let us go on vacation. I'm talking to myself. Let us go buy a pair of shoes. I'm talking to myself. Let us go buy all of the things. I had to learn to stand for me, because if I didn't, then I
That's
would
good.
fall for anything that anybody tried to sell or give me.
That is so good. That is
And
so
and
good.
how do you do that? Like you said, you got to pick it up and let it go. Now watch this. I wish, Rachel, I wish that I could say that every time I pick up something and release it, it's a different thing.
Come on. Come on. But it's so
Sometimes
important for us to tell people that.
I got to pick up and release the same thing over and over and over again. When the Bible says, how many times must I forgive my brother? How many times do I have to forgive myself for doing the same stupid thing over and over and over again
Say
till
it.
Jesus come back?
Say it. Say
Because
it.
in me no good thing dwell. That's what the Bible says. In me no good thing dwelleth. So that means that I am prone and susceptible to fall for anything at any given moment.
So
Just when I
good.
think I arrived.
Just when I
Boom.
thought I arrived.
Just when I thought, oh, I got this one. I love this for me. I love it for me. And then me falls on her face because me wasn't prepared for the storm that was to come. And so I think that's important. And I'm gonna stop right there because I know you had some other questions. Sorry.
That was good. That was so good. And I love the part where you said that even though you pick up a
Mm-hmm.
storm, you keep picking up sometimes the same storm. I
Mm-hmm.
think that is so important because sometimes we are so hard on ourselves
Mm-hmm.
because we're like, did I just do that again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I depressed again?
Yeah.
Am I having anxiety again?
Yeah.
Am I falling for him again? Did I do this again? And y'all, it's so important to give yourself grace. It is, we have to start realizing we have to give ourselves grace, the same grace that we give our children,
Mm-hmm.
the same grace that we give people love. We got to
Right.
give ourselves that same grace. And I want you to pick it up again
Mm-hmm.
and release it again.
Right.
When I tell y'all I have release parties 26 times and there's only 12 months in a year. Because I seriously be like, I need to release this.
Mm-hmm.
I am happy with my life. You know why? Because I release stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I am in such a great place in my life because
Mm-hmm.
I am not gonna allow any person. And
Right.
Jennifer said it's her. I'm looking at Jennifer. No, I am literally God.
Mm-hmm.
Help me not be not because I used to be like Rachel way, Rachel way, Rachel way, Rachel way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's so and this and oh, this is so good, y'all. I don't some people is not gonna like this and it's okay. I don't
It's
like it
okay.
either.
Mm.
When I tell you everybody rotated around what I liked,
The world revolved around me.
I don't like to be cold, so the house is warm.
Right.
I don't like to do this, so we're gonna eat there. Mama don't like, my wife don't like. I did not realize I was a little tyrant,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's I don't think it's my fault
Right.
because that's how everybody treats me,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's
Right.
just how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all know what? I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
I don't want Rachel's world. I don't. I
Mm-hmm.
want a God's world. I want
Right.
a world where we all feel comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
where we all feel like we are important, where we all feel like we are equal. What
Mm-hmm.
do you want to eat? No, what do you want to eat?
Right.
How do you want to feel? Where do you want to go?
Right.
And I say that, and I want to go a step farther with that. We have raised girls, females,
Mm-hmm.
to think that it's their world.
Hmm.
We have. We've
That's that
raised
Beyonce
females to think,
mentality.
huh?
That's
What you
that
say?
Beyonce mentality. Who
It
rules the
is.
world, girls? No. Who
We
rules the
have
world,
raised
God?
females to
Mm-hmm.
really think that it's their world.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And honestly, it's a really a sad place. It's a really sad
Mm-hmm.
thing to do, and we shouldn't do that. But I'm gonna get off that topic because we're not on that topic tonight, so I'm not gonna
Right.
beat that dead horse, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I had wrote when God is your base, storms become seasons and not endings.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that for us. If
Right.
you don't define your values, culture will.
Mm. Say that again.
I don't like for female friends to call me the B word. What's up, B? What's up, B?
See.
I don't like it.
Mm-mm.
And I'm not saying we can't be friends. You just can't call me
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Clarity builds stability. Sherry talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Discipline over motivation.
Right.
Motivation is emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Discipline is structural. Your daily habits are your bricks.
That part.
What you repeat becomes reinforcement.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to hit on daily habits because I don't like to talk at y'all. I want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
And daily habits are so important. And so I want to, before we go here, I want to explain something to you. My name is Rachel Pence. For those who don't know me, I'm Coach Pence. I'm Biblical Coach Pence. I have schooling and coaching. I own a child care center for over 13 years. I am an author on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I speak at conferences. And I'm telling you this for a reason. Because I want you to know that I'm not just talking to you for no reason. I'm talking to you because when I tell you daily habits when I tell you that daily habits are needed, they are needed.
Right.
Jennifer is Dr. Jennifer because she actually have a doctorate. I don't know if that's the right word. I make that word up all the time because y'all
Mm-hmm.
know I be making up stuff. A doctorate, right? Because she went to school to
Doctorates. Mm-hmm.
doctorates. She went to
Mm-hmm.
school and she got that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, and
Earned it.
she has several businesses with the nest as well. She is also heck. She could, Jennifer, you do so darn much. Talk for your own self. Go, Jennifer. Put just throw a little bit out what you do because there's a reason why. I'm going to tell you why in a second. Go ahead. What you do,
Okay,
Doctor
because
Jennifer?
I hate talking about myself,
I know. Blow it up.
yes,
Let's go.
so I'm an educator.
Educator. Mhm.
I am a bit of multi. You used to say this word. I don't. You don't say it as much.
Serial entrepreneur
A serial entrepreneur,
is.
girl. Let me. I'm gonna just sidebar. When you used to say that, I used to think like Captain Crunch, Frosted Flakes. I don't know why it would always come to me that way. But I am a serial entrepreneur. I own JGM Educational Consultants, JGM Entertainment, JGM Publishing, all things JGM. Is me. I too am an author. I'm a singer. I'm an actress. I'm a philanthropist. I'm an advocate. I do like a lot of things, all in the name of Christ. I'm a minister. I'm a life coach. You name it, pretty much everything she do, I do as well. That's just, I
Period.
hate talking about myself, and she know that. I hate what that she did that. But go ahead. You said
But
it
I
again
wanted
before
y'all to
this.
hear what we do, and it was a reason.
Mhm.
Because your daily habits
Mhm.
is what's going to separate you in life.
Mhm.
It's going to separate you between the 24 hours in a day.
Right.
And it's just facts.
Right.
You will see people that go, oh, it's only 24 hours in a day. I only got this many days and I can't get it done. I have the same 24 hours. The difference
Mhm.
is, Jennifer,
Mhm.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Do you have a schedule or do you just get up and just do stuff?
Baby, you see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
I live by my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to say, I'm gonna say it this way. This is the best way I could say it. Because I do so much,
Mm-hmm.
wherever I am, I'm intentional about being present there,
Okay.
right? Yeah, I can multitask. I can do like right now. I'm looking at my alarm going off at my job at my business, while I'm on the podcast, and then I'm also interacting with women that are in South Africa right now, and in India, and in Colombia that are also watching the podcast. So that's what I'm doing. Um, but I'm still present in the moment, and so literally nearly every minute of my day is scheduled. Now, do things happen out of my control? I'm like, wait a minute, that wasn't on my to-do list. That wasn't on my schedule for today. But I do it because it has to be done. But am I intentional about my day? Yes. Am I protective about my time? Yes. You gotta be.
Gotta be. And so I'm gonna give you an example. Everybody know I wake up. So without an alarm, usually
Mm-hmm.
I'm up between 4:30 in the morning and 5:30 without an
Mm-hmm.
alarm.
Mm-hmm.
If I choose to sleep to my alarm go off at 6, I do choose to sleep to my alarm go off at 6. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So when I get up in the morning, I literally have a schedule. So I was with
Mm-hmm.
my son's girlfriend today.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "What's the plans today?" I said, "Pretty much a typical day. I'm gonna do A, B, and C. I'm gonna clean up for an hour." She said, "What you gonna clean up?" I said, "I will get my planner." My planner tells me what I clean up,
Mm-hmm.
right? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm intentional about what gets cleaned up in my house. Is the
Right.
kitchen getting cleaned up today? Is my closet getting cleaned up today? Is upstairs getting cleaned up today? Um, and I'm going in detail because your foundation,
Mm-hmm.
your foundation, if you schedule your foundation, If you build your foundation correctly, there is
Mm-hmm.
nothing that you will not be able to finish, get accomplished, and do if you build your foundation.
Right.
And I gotta throw this plug in.
Y'all get ready. I
Did you hear the
apologize
laugh?
in advance. Go ahead.
Guys, 4 years ago, anybody I seen free, I don't know if she gone yet. 4 years ago, y'all know I am the vision board queen. That's what I do. I love doing vision boards. I manifest. I have manifested my life. I
Mm-hmm.
asked to be sitting at home this time. I wanted to work from home. I didn't want to be in traffic. I want to be living my best life, and I'm literally living what I asked for.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I haven't made the income I asked for yet. Now, all right, big God, I'm waiting.
It's
I'm still
coming.
waiting on that part, but everything else has brought into place, right? And one of the things that I wrote on my vision board, I want to say it was for. I actually want to go find my vision board. I just haven't had time yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I have it somewhere. I wrote on my vision board 4 years ago that I am writing a screenplay. And I said, yeah, I'm writing a screenplay. I'm so excited. And so
Mm-hmm.
as I started writing this screenplay, I got to chapter 6 and I was like, oh, I'm kind of getting confused on the screenplay because a screenplay kind of has characters and people and things. And I was like, so I didn't quite finish it.
Mm-hmm.
And so every once in a while, I kind of go and I look at it and I add some stuff and I laugh about some things. I never quite finished it. Now, this is before I think I did know Jennifer at this time, but I
Yeah.
didn't know Jennifer did screenplays. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think Jennifer even know the story, honestly. Now that I'm talking about it, do you know the story?
I think I do. But go
Oh,
ahead.
okay, she do. Tasha know everything. 'Cause I don't know. I didn't think she know. So she didn't know I was trying to write a screenplay. So anyway, so make a long story short, guess what, y'all? I'm in the screenplay. Ah! So I had to throw that little plug in. So
I
my
know.
whole point of me saying this is first of all, I've never wrote being an actress on ever on my vision board, but
Mm-hmm.
I did write being a director, writing a screenplay on my vision board. And when I
Mm-hmm.
tell y'all, and oh, this is so good, and I got to tell you about building your foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Who this is about? Sometimes you might can't be the director of something. You might have to
Mm-hmm.
start off being the cook in the kitchen. Did
You
y'all
better
catch that?
say it. Say it.
Sometimes you can't start out being a lead singer. You might have to be on the drums.
Mm.
Sometimes we want to go in and be something, and sometimes we have to do something else instead.
Right.
And I'm telling y'all that I I am honored to be in her play. Let's start there. Let's
Mm.
start there, number one. Okay. So I'm very honored to be in her play. I'm very excited. I already told people, y'all, I'm like, yay! So I'm excited. But y'all know what? I planted that seed 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There was a foundation that I planted 4 years ago when
Right.
I wrote down that I was gonna write a screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did I know I was gonna be in one? I did not. But God
Right.
knew.
Mm-hmm.
He already knew.
Yeah.
And now I feel like, you know what? He's like, yeah, I need you to go be in the kitchen before you be the
Mm.
chef. I need you to go be on the stage before you be the director. Come on, Jen, let's go. I see you finna say something.
Wow.
See, sometimes we want to just go out there and be like, I run the show and go like, no, I need you to go work, go till the field.
Wow.
You gotta not be too good to till the field.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. So that was good
That
soul
that
for me.
that
I hope y'all
that
got
was
it.
good. You know, and you know that's what good. I don't. Everybody starts their business differently, right? Um, when I, of course, you know, I've been in education over 15 years, right? Um, but before I started JGM Educational Consultants,
Mm-hmm.
I went to go work for other tutoring companies, not
Mm,
because I needed the money. I just wanted to see what does this look like?
so
How does
good, so
how does
good,
this
so good.
how does this work? Like I need to know the language. I need to know the verbiage. I need to know the ins and
Say it.
outs. And I needed to know what it was like. Oh my God, watch this. Come on, Joseph. I needed to know what it was like to be in the pit before I went to the palace. so that when I get to the palace, I know how to treat the people that feel like they in the pit,
Ooh,
right? And so literally, even and I did this for years. Like I worked.
so
I when
good.
I started education, I said I want to go work for all the largest districts in the state of Texas. That was my first vision.
So
And what
good.
I did is I went and I worked for I worked for Dallas ISD, Houston ISD, all of the things. And I made myself a little what I call a toolkit
Okay.
so that I could then take it to smaller districts and tell them how to become big.
That's good.
And so I did the same thing with my own business. I went to all these little tutoring companies everywhere and, just tried to see, okay, what do they managers do? What do they CEOs do? Like, do they come in the office and, like, do they hire teachers? Do they hire, like, all of the things? And then I went and started JGM.
That because you started your foundation,
I set the foundation.
set the foundation.
Watch
So
this.
good.
even
So
if it
good.
even if it was me sitting on the sideline watching contractors build other businesses
So
and
good.
build other buildings, so I could watch the mistakes that they made and be like,
So
oh, I
good.
don't want to do that. I don't want to do. Many people feel like when people watching you or they're spectating that they just they judging me. No, I'm learning. I'm addicted to learning because
So
I
good.
need to know when I say learn, I need to learn what to do and what not to do.
What not to do.
Right? So I say the first half of my life, I'm 51 now. The first 50 years of my life, I learned what not to do in
So good.
relationships. So these next 50 years, whenever he do come and he come and sweep me off my feet, I'm not gonna be tripped up on the things that I did in the former.
Ooh, so good. So good.
In order to be a good person, in order to be a good business owner, you've got to first learn your business.
And do customers.
You got to be able to sell your product. And listen, can I just be honest? The people who support your businesses is not gonna be blood relatives.
And not.
You can't send a text and be like, hey, come over here and because first thing they gonna want to do is get a discount or get it for free. Or they too busy looking at what you was that they can't accept who you are.
Oh, so good.
and
So
and I don't
good.
know about anybody else, but I don't feel like I'm in the business of selling myself.
Come on. Come on.
The song say, may the life I live speak for me. Wait, may the work that I do speak for me. When you walk into my business and you see that we got 5-star ratings and all of that, and when you walk into my business and you see them 7 degrees on the wall, when you walk into my business and you see my calendar book, when you call up to my business and you like, that's what sells me. And
So good.
that's just what it is. Again, it goes back to foundation. And the girls are saying
Foundation.
congratulations, by the way. I didn't tell
Thank you.
anybody that you was in the stage play or whatever. I wanted to give you that honor, but when you said it, they was like, oh my God. Yeah, so yeah, you're getting the word out. Yes, yes. But that's
Look,
exactly what it is. Like we have to learn how to you have to be intentional about your life. You have to be intentional. Whatever how far watch this. You don't use the same materials when you're building a high rise
come on. Come on.
as you do when you're building a single level home.
Come on. So
Why?
good.
Because that foundation has to be able to hold the weight of your upwardness.
So good. So good.
And so we have to be able to plant things that can hold the weight, the mantle of who you are today. And if you're so focused on, what you used to do and what you used to be, you're never going to get where you want to be.
So good. So good.
That's
So good. Oh, y'all, tonight was so good. We have 5 minutes, y'all, and I think we on number 4. We are not going to get to number 7. I had all the way to 7.
okay.
Um, Emotional accountability is important because if you build your foundation and you don't learn what triggers you
Mm-hmm.
and what to avoid, and you don't know what you believe in, it makes your foundation weak.
Right.
Community. Oh my God, that's what we was talking about. And I do kind of want to hit on that because I feel like that was so important. I know she kind of hit on it. Your mentorships, who you hang around, is like so important.
Mm-hmm.
When I
Mm-hmm.
write my visions, I seen Free was on here. Um, Free daughter. I'm not gonna bring that up because we got 5 minutes, 4 minutes. I'm not gonna bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
So Jennifer, people who I hang around, people who I talk to, um, are people who push me to my visions. They're
Right.
not gonna let me sit on something that I say out my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why your community is important. That's why who you surround yourself is important. I have accountability partners, right, that we
Mm-hmm.
meet every Wednesday, and when we talk, they're like, what you did with that, how you did with this, what you did with this. We're going to hold each other accountable
Yeah.
on what we said we was going to do,
Mm-hmm.
and if not, why it didn't get done, and what do you need help to do it, and
Yeah.
what happens, right? And it's so important to have those people that's going to hold you accountable,
Mm-hmm.
because what iron sharpens what
Iron.
iron, right?
Iron.
And I'm going to end with this: regular inspections.
Mm-hmm.
Regular inspections are so important. What them cracks at?
Where them cracks
Where them
at?
cracks at?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What feels unstable?
Right.
If me and Jennifer relationship was feeling unstrained,
Right.
unstrained.
I don't know what that was, but I'm gonna
I
let you
made
have
that up.
it. Mm-hmm.
Jennifer, something's not feeling right. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
If me and my husband relationship is not feeling right, what's going on?
Yeah.
If me and my children are not feeling right, what's going on?
Yeah.
You got to check the stability before the foundation breaks.
Mm-hmm.
What needs reinforcement? That's how you reinforcement.
Right.
That's how you reinforcement. I think I'm trying to rush.
Yeah.
You gotta check your foundation occasionally so you can check for the rust. You can
Mm-hmm.
check for the unstableness before you get there. And growth requires maintenance. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna stretch.
Right.
You're gonna stretch. That's why you're gonna grow. Uh-oh. I'm not happening to Jennifer. You're gonna grow. Your growth, what does growth mean, y'all? Stretching. You're getting bigger, you're getting wider, you're going up, you're going down. It's gonna happen. Okay? It's gonna happen. It doesn't growing doesn't always feel well, it doesn't always feel good, but it's gonna happen. I'm gonna see if Jennifer, if the girls have any questions before we get off. But thank y'all for tuning in. Please make sure y'all release some stuff. Releasing is so good and so healthy. I love to release. I am actually having a release party coming up. I don't even know when it is. I need to find the date because I said I was going. Anyway, I'm having a release party coming up. If you local in Texas, hit me up in my inbox. I'll send you the date. We having a release party. I think everybody needs to release. We're probably gonna do release balloons. Releasing is good for your soul. Um, I'm trying to give Jennifer a few minutes. We have 1 minute, but y'all have a good night. I'm gonna give her a few minutes before I get off. Let's see what else I can talk about. What did I go fast over? So she talked about what do she believe and what do you stand for? I think we already talked about that. Y'all still up here wasting time. I don't know if we lost her, if she put us on mute. So emotional accountability, unhealed wounds, weaken foundations. What triggers you? Guys, this is so important. What triggers you is literally can break your foundation. What triggers you can literally cause you to go to prison, can literally cause you to lose money, can literally cause you to lose your life, can literally cause you to lose marriages. That is so important. It was really a lot of other questions that we had that was so good, but the show was so good that we end up talking longer than we longer than our 9 o'clock. So, but emotional accountability breaks foundations as well, and so it's so important to build your foundation on the 7 things that we talked about. And I'm gonna go over them real quick, and then I'm about to go. So the first one was what my little notes at? The first one was identify before activity. Identify before activity. Number two was faith as your cornerstone. Number three is core value. Write it down. Number four is discipline over motivation. Number five is emotional accountability. Number four is community, which is so good. You need that. Number seven is regulate, inspection, and build. And you need to do that often, at least quarterly. Heck, I do it every month. And y'all have a good night. I will see y'all next Tuesday. You know the girls always be having questions. That's why I was trying to wait for Jen to see if they had any questions before we got off. What just happened?
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I know the girls be having questions sometimes, so I didn't want to just get off.
Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to kind of keep it down because they were getting a bit emotional and they had a lot of questions as far as the foundation. You answered a lot of them, and so I was just trying to answer some of the other ones, and then in some of them I had to have a translator, so that's why I had to get off so I could talk loud to the translator. So that
Okay.
this is my life.
All right. What questions we got?
So, one of the questions was, okay, because I don't do the artsy fartsy stuff, so this is all you. How do I start vision? How do I start creating a vision board?
Oh, that's my favorite
So
part.
one person said, "What is a vision board?" And then another person said, "How do I start a vision or start/create a vision board?"
So your vision board is what would you like to see happen? And if it's your first one, what would you like to see happen in the next 3 months? Right?
Okay.
So these are my domestic violence people. These are my girls, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in 3 months, what would you like to see? Right? And so let's say you would like to see, I'm gonna have to make this up because I don't know. Do they move out in 3 months?
They have 12 months.
Oh, okay.
This is a full rehabilitation. So they have 30 days to leave. Depending on it's a lot.
Okay.
But basically, they have 12 months program.
Okay. So okay, guys, this is gonna just be hypothetical. Okay. So let's say in 3 months you want to grow a garden. Okay. So what does that look like?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna, okay, I want to do a garden in 3 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you need to prepare for that? Where do you want the garden to be? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What supplies do you need? How much money you need to save for the garden? Right? So a vision board is, and I usually have it up there, it's not there. A vision, oh, you know what? It's in the front of my book. A vision board is literally, what do you want your finances to look like in 3 months? What do you want to do on your bucket list in 3 months? I do mine's a year, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want your health to look like in 3 months? What do you want your mental stability to be? Oh, this is a good one for the girls. Mm-hmm. What do you want your mental health to look like in 3 months? Mm-hmm. Let's do mental health because I know that's really good for the girls right now.
Right.
Right? It's okay. This is a good one. Let's do mental health. And we're not going to do 3 months. We're going to stay right now. Mm-hmm. How can we work on our mental health right now? Right? Mm-hmm. So starting today, what can we do? We can write down 10 affirmations. 10 affirmations. I'm going to read them in the morning, right? I'm going to write a love letter to myself. I'm going to take a walk. I'm making these things up, ladies, as I go. I'm going to take a walk. You got to kind of figure out what do you enjoy, right? Mm-hmm. And so basically a vision board is a vision what you would like for your life. Right. Habakkuk 2:2 say, write the vision and make it plain. So if I was to come look at your vision board, I should be able to go, oh, Jennifer, I see you want your finances to go up 30% this year. Oh, Jennifer, I see that you want to find a new community this year. Oh, Jennifer, I see that you're going on 7 vacations. We know that's a lie. Jennifer going on 12 vacations this year. Jennifer, I see that your goal is to lose weight this year. Oh, Jennifer, I see that you doing such and such, right? Because you know I got my like health on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Habakkuk 2:2 says you write the vision and you make it plain. So that means that your vision board should be so plain and clear
Right.
that if somebody else look at it, they
Right.
should know what your plans are for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me start over. It's not written down one, two, three, four, five. So that doesn't mean if you write down I want to increase my income by 30%. No, that doesn't mean you have to have the strategy for it right now. That means that's what you want to do right now. Does that make sense? So if you want to have a healthier you as far as mental, what does that look like to you? That means I want to talk to myself better, correct? So how do you start talking to yourself better? I want to read better books. I want to do affirmations to myself. I want to look in the mirror every day at 2 o'clock and um, write myself a love letter. Like, what does that look like? Because once you write on your vision board, that's where. So I'm a strategy coach. Like that's what I like. That's what I do naturally, right? So once you write on your vision board, I tell people pick 3 things off your vision board and put steps next to it. So what does that mean? So mental health. What am I going to do to start working on my mental health? Today, when I soon as I hang up on here, I'm gonna write down 10 affirmations. I am beautiful. I am wonderfully made because the Bible says so. I am outstanding. I will and can get through this season. I am capable. I can see. See. Can you see? Yeah. Do you have 2 arms? Yeah. Can you walk? Yes. Are you capable? Yes. And sometimes we make I ams too hard. It's not that hard. We be like, oh, because I don't have no money. Did you eat today? Because I ate. Do you have lights? I have lights. Sometimes we want the I am to be bigger than what it is. Well, let's just make the I am what it is. I have clean clothes on right now. I have deodorant on right now. I can comb my hair right now. You know what? Can I say something else, ladies? Nobody put their hands on me in the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody called me stupid, dumb, or ugly in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to be so happy of that victory. Okay, that was a lot. What else you got? Sorry.
Yeah. That was that was that was pretty much the gist of it because that's the only one
Okay.
that I couldn't answer. I was like,
Okay.
I don't know.
I
My
was trying not
vision
to make it
board
so long. I was
is
trying to.
going to the doctor every year and getting my eyes checked. Sometimes every 6 months. Now I need to be about every 30 days. I feel like, but that's that's basically what it was. That was the question.
So on my vision board, that's the question they asked. On my vision board, I wrote down that I would write a stage play, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
I wrote it down and I did not put a date or a time on it.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that you write on your vision board, you should give yourself a just so you just write it. So let's
Mm-hmm.
say you write Italy, you write Paris, you write Africa, you write London on your
Mm-hmm.
vision board
Right.
because you just write all the things that you visualize that you might want to do, right? But that's just a vision. They become reality when you put dates on them.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
now it goes, okay, I have put on my vision board now for 3 years that I'm gonna write the screenplay. I'm not writing this next year.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't
Mm-hmm.
write it the next year.
Right.
Okay, you still have not write the screenplay. So I'm not
Yeah.
gonna put this on here for next year. Because I can see
Mm-hmm.
right now that we're not moving forward with it at this reason for whatever reason. So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
go back to it another year. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you don't I'm not saying other people what they don't do. I don't
Right.
keep carrying things over if I'm not gonna move forward with them.
And that was one of the questions that just came through. What happens? How do you not feel defeated make when you don't make the goals? So they translate it so it's not perfect English. So I'm trying to make it perfect English, if you would. But basically, the question is how do you not feel defeated when you don't make the goal or vision that you set out for?
Because I give myself grace. It's a vision. I give myself grace. So some visions that you may do may not even manifest
Mm-hmm.
for, let's see, um this is a good one. Let's say you don't have any kids and you write on your vision board that you want to have kids, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But what if you're not married?
I'm the wrong person to ask that question.
Oh,
I'm the wrong person to ask that
I'm
question.
not fooling with you. So you want to have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're not married.
Right.
So just because you wrote I want to have kids on my vision board, that doesn't mean that in 1 year that maybe that goal may not really be possible, but you shouldn't take it off your vision board.
Right.
You should still put you and your little children on a vision board because you're visualizing that this is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You're still visualizing that this is what I want to happen. So what do you start doing? You start looking for a mate. You start
Right.
becoming mate ready, right?
Right.
You start reading the romantic books. You start reading how to be a good wife. What does a good wife look like? Oh, this is so good. What does a good wife look like to you? What does a good husband look like to you?
That's good.
What does a good husband look like to you? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, we so busy just getting any man that we find, but do we even know what we're looking
Baby.
for?
I think some people have settled for a post. Do you just have a post? I, I don't want you don't have to breathe. You can be on a what they call them things, the oxygen tank. Be on a ventilator. What else?
I'm
Do you
not
have a
letting you know
post?
my daddy got stage 4 cancer. He on the oxygen tank. Don't do my daddy.
I'm just saying.
Don't do
I
my
mean,
daddy.
it's just that's where it is nowadays because it's just a lot. Like, yeah, and it was so funny, and I don't know. I probably shouldn't share this, but I'm gonna share. So I have a coworker,
I'm
right?
so ashamed.
She I, I'm ashamed. But so she went through a divorce and all of the things like recently, right? And so um like less than 30 days, she had already met two somebodies. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. What?
Because when you say you single, baby, they smell a divorced person.
Okay. Well, so did the scent of my divorcedness go away? Because I've been
Yeah.
divorced since 2006. It's been 20
Yeah. So
years. So
you
you
so you
saying
need to
I'm
wear a
still
ring and then you need to take it off again.
you? This lady. So I used to wear. You know how people wear rings on their hand. I
Mhm.
used to years and years ago.
You need
This
to do
one
it again.
older lady told me. She said, Jennifer. She said, what you need to do is you need to stop wearing rings because people feel like that. You might be. First of all, you're a good woman. They might think you spoken for. So stop wearing rings. And I literally have not worn a single ring on my finger since. And I still ain't single. I think I need to go find this lady and be like, "Can I put my rings back on?" Cause
You need to put your rings back on and then you need to just take it off.
so anyway, so I asked the girl. I said, "I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong because I've been single, like I've been single for a very very long time, and I let it be known that I'm single. Like I don't bother nobody. I stay out the way. I mind my business and all of the things." This lady told me today. She said, "Well, maybe your expectations is higher than mine." What in the world? I didn't know whether that was a compliment or an insult. And then why would you fix your face to say that? Like, who does that? But I had to learn that I am I feel like I'm one of God's favorites.
Okay.
And I really feel like he wants me all to himself. And so therefore he don't share me with a lot of people.
Okay.
And so for whatever reason he still keeps me hidden. And as
Okay.
much as I try to take a flashlight and flash it on my face so people can this is who. But when I do that, then I meet the men with no teeth or that don't live. They don't have their own place. They living with their mamas and daddies, and they 55, and I be like, I try to give people grace. What are they? Are your parents ill? Is that why you're? Oh no, I'm talking about. I just found myself in. You can't eat. Thank you for your honesty, sir. But this is just not my life. I appreciate you, though. God bless you. I just, I
I'm
I don't
not.
even know how we got on that topic, but
I don't even know how we got on this topic. I'm not putting
I don't
what.
know, but it's about the vision. So because I did a vision board many years ago, I did a vision board with another friend who of mine who used to do them faithfully, and God manifested her husband and her children and all of the things. I got maybe I just need to just I don't know, just throw the
I am
word,
a
just throw
believer
the
in the
whole board
vision
away.
boards because every single thing that I put on my vision board has been manifesting into manifestation.
Okay,
Manifestation.
can you do me this? Do me this as we close. Can you put me and a husband for me on your vision board so God can manifest it for me? And then we'll just say, I love this for me. That's what we'll do for me.
Oh, I,
It
I,
it don't work that way.
I had never done that
I'm sorry,
before,
girls. I don't even know why y'all laughing. They laughing at me because
but,
they think I'm playing. I am, but I'm
but,
not.
but I, I don't. Let's work on it. Let's see if that's how that works.
That don't even sound promising. Okay, I'm gonna just let that be then. It was just because you just as a person,
I
I mean,
never.
you've been saying vision board with your whole chest, but as soon as I say, well, can you include me on your vision board? I need you to see me married
Be,
and happy and in a fulfilled relationship.
okay, wait. So hold on, wait. I'm going now. So you
Okay.
just saying. So you're just saying. Say less. I got
Yeah.
it. So I'm going to add you to my prayer board.
Do that too. Listen, whatever works at this point. I've been divorced since 2006, single since 2015.
Mhm.
It's time.
Okay, we looking for a husband. A
Yes.
husband. Got it.
No, no, I don't want
Here.
no husband. I need him to be banded all around me and me only. Okay? See, they is wide open. I need band. Let us band together. That's what I need. I don't need bay. I need band. There's a difference. Y'all see that, girls?
Okay,
Bay.
I am about to say this, and we're about to go. You listen.
Yes.
Every morning, okay. I am a believer in the word. Okay.
Okay.
Psalms 5:3 says, "Listen to my voice in the morning, Lord. Each morning I bring my request to you, and I wait expectantly." That's the
Okay.
Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah 55:10 says, "As the rain and the snow come down from heaven, it do not return to it without watering the earth and making bud and flowers, and it yields seed to the sower and bread to the eater. And so is the words that's coming out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It will not return to me empty, but it will
Mm-hmm.
accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it." As in Jeremiah 29:11 and 13, Lord, you know the plans you have for me, plans to prosper me and not to harm me, plans to give me a hope in the future. When I pray to you, Lord, you will listen to me, and when I seek you with all my heart, I will find you. I am wonderfully made and full of potential because your scripture, Philippians 1:6, says, "You begin a good work in me, and you will carry it into completion." I am confident and waiting on the Lord, like Psalms 27:13 says. Psalms 23:6 says, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever." Psalms 19:14 says, "Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight." I could keep going, but I'm not. My whole purpose, what I'm saying is, sis, you go to the word, and I want you to start off with Psalms 5:3. God, listen to my voice in the morning. And you want to tell them to create a pure heart in you. That's Psalms 50, 51, 10, and 12. And then I'm just going to skip down to it, say Matthew 19:6 over my marriage. So then there is no longer two, but one, right? But don't write that because you don't got him yet, okay? But I had want to make sure that you know that was up in there.
Okay.
I really want you, I'm being serious on this point.
Mm-hmm.
I really want you, because I'm going to tell y'all, anybody who want to know why I live my life, I don't have no credit for my life. My whole life is because I gave my life to God. My whole life has changed when I literally am obedient to not my will, but God's will.
Mm-hmm.
There's things that people do to me or say to me that Rachel will cuss you out. Do to me or say to me, and I put these hands on you. Do to me
Right.
or say to me, and I will respond to you. And I cannot. And I will not, because I do not operate out of Rachel. I do not operate out of self. I operate out of God first. I
Right.
operate out of Godfidence. Godfidence. He gives me my confidence. He is my life. He is my guidance. And if I,
Mm-hmm.
I can't cuss you out unless God give me permission to cuss you out, and he might, I don't think he's gonna do that. I
That
can't
part.
talk crazy to you because he's probably not gonna give me permission to talk crazy to you. But you know what I do? I go and I get the scripture and I go, God, let me tell you about your child. Because I do petty prayer. Just so you know.
I'm not doing that today
Just so
with
you know,
you.
I will put your name in the Bible. I will get on my knees and put your whole first, middle, and last name. And God, and I'm crying bucket tears to you on your about your child. Because I'm never gonna talk, I'm never gonna say nothing bad about you because I don't know if God love you. I said it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. You could be one of God's favorites, so I'm not gonna talk. But I'm gonna give you to God. Let me tell you about your child on 1765 Street on LQPRS, and I bet you God gonna get you though. Thus said the Lord. Thus says the Bible. I said what I said. So
Okay.
anyway, I want you to go find you some scriptures, and I want you to read them every morning. I want you to put them into you so smart, Jennifer. I already know how you know. You know what I'm talking about. I want you to put them into words. Put them
Mm-hmm.
like you reading them.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to add them like I added them. Like as in.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense? I know you're trying to read what they're saying too. And you read it. And when I tell you you read it over your life, I'm telling you, my life changed when I read God's word over my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna write a new one because I got something that's going on personal that I need God to handle it too. So I'm about to write me some new
That
ones out.
part.
But I've been reading that same one over my life for over 3 years.
Wow.
And if anybody wants to see something change in your life, change how you talk.
That
Get you
part.
some scriptures, put them scriptures together, and you say that over your life every day. If you guys say it twice a day, you say it twice a day. And I'm gonna say this, I really am finna go. My life changed the day when I set my alarm and I started praying every hour. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think it was every hour, I think it was every 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
No, I lied. Still lying. Look at me. I think it was eight. I think it was 8, noon, and 8. I think it was 8, noon, and 8.
Mm-hmm.
8 o'clock in the morning, noon, 8 o'clock, and I didn't do midnight.
Right.
3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
My alarm would go off and I would stop and I would pray the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Pray 3 times a day. And literally that changed my life and that changed my relationship. Go ahead.
No, no, no.
That's it.
I was releasing the translators because they have to go. Well, I only pay them for an hour and a half.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. We definitely over our time. Thank you, ladies, for tuning in. Y'all got this. Y'all are amazing. Uh, if me and Jennifer can do it, y'all could do it too. We're no different than y'all. We're not better than y'all.
Mm-hmm.
God love y'all just as much as He love us, and it's one day at a time. And
You love me more.
what? No, He doesn't love you more than He love us. You think He
Mm.
loves you more than He
What
love
you
us.
talking about? I didn't say
I know that's what you said. She thinks she's the favorite, but she's not. Love you guys.
that.
Thank you
All
for
right. I
joining us
love you
today,
guys.
the Godfidence Women Podcast. Remember, your confidence is rooted in God, not in circumstances. Keep shining, keep believing, and keep walking in your confidence. Until next time, stay blessed and stay bold.
Oh, my bad.
And remember,
Oh, Lord.
share the podcast. Sharing is caring.
Everybody know I'm God's favorite.